go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. The people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets, go, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets!
Cool things about being able to kind of step back and produce some of these things are thinking about things that you're doing at home and things that you want to do. Like we've seen people out walking, we've seen people out on the roads and the streets, that kind of thing. We've also seen people on the playground, and that's okay. That's okay. One of the things that we're going to try to do is to make sure that we wipe that equipment down as much as we can, just so everybody knows that we're trying to keep it as clean as we possibly can. But please make sure that if you're out on the playground, if you're out around, you make sure that we have our physical distance from other people and just kind of staying safe that way. And at some point in the near future, we'll be able to hit the golf course, I think.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I want to go to the golf course now.
We can't go golfing.
Why not?
They don't let anybody go.
Do you think that there are other states that allow golfing right now?
There are, yeah.
We should go.
We'd have to fly to get there, though.
I got miles.
Really?
Yeah. We should go. Don't tell my wife, because if I'm spending my miles taking you to go golfing, that's going to be a problem.
Will we be back by the end of the day?
Without question.
Then we're going.
Going golfing. I love this idea. I love it. We should get on a plane. Can we get on a plane? Can somebody please put us on a plane? We should go on a plane. Fantastic. We're going on a plane. You go that way. Well, this is nice.
Yeah.
Look at all this space we got. Nobody's on this plane.
I kind of had a feeling it was going to end up this way.
How come we're sitting next to each other? There's nobody on this plane.
I could move if you'd like.
I would love to see you try. It looks like look at the scenery.
Yeah.
Look at the scenery. It's beautiful around here.
Yeah. Oh, you mean out the window?
Out the window. Out the window.
Mountains.
2 of them. We're almost there.
Where are we going?
We're going golfing. It's a surprise. I think we're going to a couple golf courses.
I like surprises.
Well, you know what? Here we go. And look, Piers, we're landing right now, so I'm going to go get ready to go golfing. LaPointe.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at these views. Are you kidding me?
I've seen pictures of this place before. Yeah.
Boy, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
You can't golf today.
I can't?
You can't golf today. I need a caddy.
I could be your caddy.
So you're going to caddy for me. I flew you to this beautiful place, and you're going to be my caddy.
I'm just happy to be here. I'll be your caddy.
I'm very excited about this. Do you have any golf clubs, caddy?
Right here.
Oh my goodness, this is fantastic.
Hey, we got Big Bertha.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go. What do I got here? Well, how much? What do I got? What do I got to the hole there, LaPointe? What do I got to the hole?
Same as last time, 100 yards. You're somewhere between a pitching wedge and a driver, I think.
Pitching wedge and a driver?
Yeah.
That's a long way to point.
Did we put your score down from the last hole?
Well, yeah. Well, I hit my drive, and then I was in the woods.
Yeah.
And then I kicked it. I punched it out.
Yep.
And then I went to the green, but it was over, went into the sand trap. Then I was on the green, and then I three putted.
Three. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna be the best round of my life.
I'm just happy to be here. We should go for a boat ride later on too.
No boat rides.
You don't like boat rides?
I like boat rides. I don't know if I want to go on a boat with you. I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah, you're probably right. Not essential.
That's not an essential piece of what we're doing here. Well, thank you so much for that. And now that we've had all of our exercise for the morning, we have a lot of really great things for you. And Mr. LaPointe is going to run down all the cool things that are happening today on the Go Cricket Show, and I'm going to let him do that.
Hey, you're going to want to pay attention right away. We have the morning announcements with Mr. Strand. You don't want to miss that. You know what's coming next?
I'm guessing it's going to be the word of the day.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's going to be super fun.
He's going to be doing word of the day. You know what's coming next?
I heard there's a really cool activity with one of our middle school teachers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Some fun with paper.
Fun with paper. How exciting.
Well, everybody can have fun with paper.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
You're not going to guess what's next.
I'm very nervous about what's next.
There's no way you can guess what's next.
Chainsaw toothpicks.
How'd you know that?
I'm magic. I showed you that this morning.
Could you tell your mom I says hi?
You can tell your mom I says hi. No, I'm not going to hear anything of it.
Watch out for deer.
Watch out for chainsaw toothpicks.
Yes.
That's happening with Mr. McInats right here.
And then you know what's going to happen?
Well, we're going to need some mindfulness training after all of that stuff is happening.
You want to do mindfulness.
Right. And then you tell us what's last.
Mr. Cook.
Yes, do some, and making sure that we're getting active today.
Getting active.
Man, this is great. The Go Cricket Show is back. We are so excited to have you here and are really looking forward to having you join us Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9:30. Parents, this will give you 30 minutes to break away, 35 minutes to break away, and just kind of get some coffee, relax a little bit. Your days are long too. So let's make sure that we're helping each other out. You got anything else for everybody?
Did I bring a putter?
Of course, because I got 3. I birdied like 3 of the last 5 holes.
I don't think that was a putter.
I don't think it was.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, did you think that the coronavirus would really stop us from announcements? I don't think so. We got some celebrating to do. We've got some birthdays that run from today, Monday, April 6th, through Sunday, April 12th. Here we go. In 4K, Callie Joe has got a birthday, and it's today. Happy birthday, Callie Joe. Jumping on the steps of 3rd grade, Andrew K has got a birthday this week. So does Aubrey S. Happy birthday to you two this week. And last but not least, in 4th grade, Ariana's got a birthday and it's today. Happy birthday. Ariana, happy birthday to everyone this week. Well, hey, we've got some jokes, but here's the thing. All my good jokes are at school. So I'm going to need some jokes from you. If you got one, feel free to email it to me. So I had to improvise. I've got a joke today. Comes from my middle daughter. Goes a little something like this. Where is one place you can get mini sodas? Minnesota, of course. She's got about as good jokes as you guys got. The second one comes from me. I think you'll enjoy this one. Where do hamburgers go to dance? They go to the meatball. Oh, man, I really need some jokes, as you can tell. If you got one, send it my way. You can either send me an email or do a Google Hangout and send a note that way. Hey, I do have a new riddle for you, something to think about this week. Goes a little something like this. What month of the year has 28 days? What month of the year has 28 days? Hey, folks, that's what I want you to think about this week and make it not just a good week, make it a great week. See you later.
Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Janke here, and I am coming to you with your word of the week. This week, our word is spring. So the challenge is to see how many other words you can create using only the letters in the word spring. Okay, good luck!
Hi everybody, and welcome to Fun with Paper, the show where I show you how to have fun with paper. Alright, in today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my favorite paper airplane designs, and this is one that not a lot of people know about, and what's cool about it is that it's pretty good at flying outdoors. I've built paper airplanes before that are really good at indoor flying, but if you take them outside, the breeze just blows them all over the place. This is one where you can take it outside on a nice sunny day and fly it around in your backyard. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to do is start with a regular sheet of paper like this. Okay. Now, in most paper airplane designs that I've made in my life, you start by folding it in half like this, but we are not going to do that. Not yet anyway. Okay. The first fold that we're going to make is going to be to take this corner and we're going to fold it down like this. Okay. So I'm bringing this to a nice point up here and I'm going to crease that. And what you end up with should look like this. So again, I'm going to unfold it so you can see where we started, and we're going to fold down along this diagonal so that this edge lines up with this side edge here, like so. All right. The next step that we're going to do after we reach this point is take this corner, this little point, and we're going to fold it down so that it touches this corner right here. So again, we're going to be bringing this down, bringing those two corners together like so, and then creasing. Now I like to pinch this real tight and crease the point right here because that's going to get my fold started. And at some point I like to lay it down on the table and just really smooth it out here and get a nice crease. Okay. So what you end up with looks a little bit like a house, although this is a house with a very tall roof and a very short living space here. Okay, now this is the point where we're finally going to fold the airplane in half down the middle. So you can see how this has what we call symmetry. So this side right here is the same as the side right here. We're going to bring these two sides together. And this is a fold that I have a hard time doing when I'm holding it up, so I'm going to put it down on the table here. And I really try to pinch everything together. Remember, these two parts are not joined, so I try to pinch this together real tight to keep everything lined up. I bring this over, and I'm going to fold it up so that what we end up with is what we mathematicians like to call a trapezoid. Two parallel sides, two sides that aren't parallel right here. Four sides all together, which also makes it a quadrilateral. All right, so we've got this like so. Okay, if I unfold it again, you can see that we're back to our house with the tall roof. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take these edges right here and we're going to fold those down so that they meet along this fold in the middle. Okay, we're going to fold this edge into the fold in the middle. So again, I find this is easiest to do if I'm working on a table or a nice flat surface. I'm going to bring that into that fold. I'm going to kind of hold everything down nice and tight again because I'm really trying to make sure that at the front of my plane I have a nice sharp point. And that nice sharp point is going to help make our plane aerodynamic. That means it's going to slip through the air. It's going to move those air molecules away from each other so that it can fly faster and fly farther. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've done one side. Remember, I was here, and I took this edge and I folded it down like so. Now I'm just simply going to repeat that process on the opposite side. So I'm going to be folding this edge into the middle right here. Okay, and again, trying to kind of look at this and make sure that my two sides are symmetrical, that they're balanced, that they're equal in size and shape to each other. Okay. And then we end up with this right here. So again, I folded this edge down, I folded this edge down. Now, if you wanted to stop right here, you could. It wouldn't be an airplane, but it would be kind of a cute little fox mask. So you could walk around and say, "What does the fox say?" But if you want this thing to fly, there are a couple more steps. So we're here, okay? And what we're gonna do now is fold this thing back in half again along that center line, okay? Fold it in half. So now we have just a half of a fox mask. So now we can only sing, "What does the?" because it's only half, all right? So now we're gonna take these edges, the edges of what are gonna be our wings, and we're gonna fold those down so that that edge meets this bottom edge right here, okay? So again, it's easiest to do this fold on a nice flat surface, but I'll hold it up again so you can see exactly what it is that I just did here. Okay. Smooth that down, all right? So what I did here is, again, I started like this, and now I'm just folding this edge down so that this edge lines right up with the bottom edge of my plane. If this was a real airplane, we would say that the edge of my wing lines up with the edge of the fuselage, okay? Now, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna fold this wing down. And there's a lot of paper stacked up here at the end. I should mention that. So it gets a little trickier to do these last couple of folds because you're really folding a lot of layers of paper all together at the same time. And I can already tell that this one is not going to come out quite perfect, but that's okay. It'll actually still fly pretty well here. So I'm going to press this down, kind of crease all the way in through the end here. So remember that those last steps there where we had this, then we fold the wings down so that the edge of each wing lines up with the, what do we call it? The fuselage. And now your plane looks like this. So we just open the wings back up, kind of give them a little bit of a spread here. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give this attempt right here about an 8. I really like it best when, if you look at this, when these angles here match right up at the same point. This isn't quite that way, but it'll still fly, okay? Now, the cool thing about this plane is that a lot of planes you have to be really careful about how you throw them. If you throw them too hard, they don't work. If you throw them too lightly, they don't work. If you, if you throw them at the wrong angle, they won't fly. But a nice thing about this is because it has so many layers of paper stacked up, it's kind of a heavier paper airplane, which means that usually the harder you throw it, the farther it'll go. And like I said, if you take this outside on a nice day, as long as it's not too windy out, you can just kind of reach back and just really whip it, and this plane will really take off. All right, good luck with your airplane building adventures. If you build a good one and fly it out in your backyard, we'd love to see a video of that. We'll see you next time on Fun with Paper.
Rely on our ingenuity. We have the second. What does it look like to do? Just a video. But with a little help from our friend, let's tomorrow, we can make this happen first. For safety here.
Hi guys, it's Miss Morrison here from Fall Creek High School, and I'm going to be spending some time with you each day doing a mindfulness activity that I hope you'll join in with me. It's so important to take care of our mental health and our wellness and be able to regulate our emotions, especially in this trying time. You might be out of your normal routine quite a bit. Decreasing stress can help you improve your immune system, which in turn will help you stay more healthy along with those around you. I hope you enjoy taking a little time for yourself each day, and this can help bring you some positivity in your daily routine. Each activity that I do can be easily adapted to any age level, so feel free to do this with your little ones, or if you're a high school student who I normally see. Pretty much you should have all of the everyday items you'll need at your home. Most days all you'll need to bring is yourself. So for today, day one, I'm going to take a little time to just tell you about why. And we're joined here by my 2-year-old, if you can hear her in the background, and she'll probably be with us on most episodes. The beauty of teaching from home. But I'm going to start out by telling you a little bit about why behind the mindfulness moments. And normally I incorporate them into my classroom. What do you need? With my students. And we start off each class that way, or most classes that way. But mindfulness is a simple practice of training your brain to be aware of your feelings, our bodies, and our environment in the present moment. Mindfulness can help both teachers and students, and parents out there too if you're watching, to reduce stress and anxiety. It can strengthen your attention and focus, support your social and emotional growth, and better resolve any inevitable conflicts that might arise, because we all know how being cooped up at home can mix with our emotions. There's a lot of research out there that goes more in depth in explaining the why behind mindfulness, but basically, it's super important because it's a great way to stay positive when you're feeling stressed out. And I'm sure a lot of us out there are feeling stressed right now. I like to try and start each day off right in a positive mindset with a mindfulness moment. And this is a great way to do that. I'm going to leave it up to you. Okay. I'm going to leave it up to you to choose your time of day that works for you. For me, I'm going to try and do them in the morning, but it might depend on our schedule for that day. I encourage you, though, to try and make it a part of your daily routine whenever you fit it in. It's so important to check in with yourself each day. For today's activity, I'm going to do something or create something. Shh, I need you to stay quiet. I'm going to create something that you can use daily throughout the duration of our time that we're working from our homes and even into the future. Today we're going to create something called gratitude journals. I'm sure that most of you might have an old notebook or a notepad of some kind laying around the house. I'm going to be using an old notebook here, just your regular composition notebook. But if you don't have a notebook and you do have any kind of just blank paper, what you could do, I'll just use my cover here. What you could do is just fold it in half and put several pieces together and make yourself a booklet. That would work too. But I'm going to use my notebook, and I'm going to use whatever I can find around the house to make this notebook my own. So I'm really going to just spend today decorating it. I have some clippings from magazines. I have some stickers. I have a pipe cleaner that I put in the shape of a heart, markers, glue stick. So really it's whatever you have around your house. And if you're somebody who loves nature, maybe you want to go outside and get some leaves to glue on the cover. Maybe you really like to paint and you want to paint the cover. That's totally up to you. Whatever makes you happy. As we grow up, and I tell my high school kids this too, it's easy to forget how much you enjoy crafting or how fun it can be to do some arts and crafts. We almost think we're too old for it. But for all my high school students out there, I really hope you take advantage of this time to get a little creative and let loose a little bit and have fun with it. When you do finish your cover, I want you to open it up and record today's date. And then I challenge you to start off by writing by writing 3 things that you're grateful for. So in our gratitude journals, it's a great practice to daily just write 3 things you're grateful for, whether it's something as small as you got to sleep in, or it's something that maybe a parent did for you, or something that you read about. Today, my 3 things that I would be putting in here are I'm grateful for spending time with my daughter, Maddie, no matter how rambunctious she might be. I'm grateful for great coffee. And then let's see, I'm also grateful for music that speaks to me. I've been listening to a lot of cool music lately. So those are the things I'm going to add. I'm going to spend a little time decorating here. I hope you do the same, and we can use these for days to come. What you think, Maddie? You doing your crafts too? Yeah, Mama has a glue stick too. I'll plan this out and I'll add some more to it, but I really hope you have fun with this today. And that concludes our mindfulness moment. Have a great day, everyone.
All right, welcome to Time with Cook. Today we're going to be doing a high intensity workout. So it's a interval workout. It's kind of like CrossFit. Basically what we're going to do is you're going to see all these things on the board here. So take a look. So 3 rounds, 2 minutes rest. We do all these things in a row. So 40 jumping jacks, 20 air squats, 25 high knees, 20 butt kicks, 20 lunges, 5 dips, 3 crunches, 5 push-ups. We do that 3 times each, that whole round. You take a minute rest in between each. Do your best you can. If there's one thing or two that are challenge you, obviously you want to try to get through it. But if there's something like the air lunges or air squats or something that's holding you back, why don't you just skip on through and then go back, okay? This is not for time. You're just doing it to the best of your ability, right? So form's really important. I want to make sure that we are doing that, okay? So I will actually post here myself doing this, and you can follow along, and I'll do the rest and count it out for you, and hopefully be able to cue you in when we're switching and doing some stuff. All right, let's rock and roll.
Go.
All right. So Monday. Okay, I just did one round of the HIIT workout we talked about. So what I'm going to do is give you a little bit of a tutorial or just an idea of how I'm going to structure my weekly workouts, right? I'll hopefully get a lot of videos out there for you guys to do, but also for yourselves. Right here I have Cook's workout. I have the day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Looking for a couple days a week of organized activity. Obviously getting outside is really important, but just thinking about what you're doing when you're outside. Okay, so Monday we did our full body. We did a HIIT workout. So it's high intensity interval training. That's going to be obviously cardio and strength. Now for Tuesday, that's terrible writing. Tuesday I want to strength train, so I'm going to do a free weight circuit. I'll have that posted tomorrow. Free weight circuit, or you can do it with body weight as well. Body weight or free weight, okay? So that's tomorrow. Core and flexibility, Wednesday will be a yoga. About 10 to 12 minutes yoga. Back to Thursday here. So come on over here, look over here. So Thursday we have another full body. So what I think we're gonna do is we'll do a walk and we'll do a little bit more strength training. Okay. And I'll show you that. And outdoor fun, I'm gonna play some b-ball and skateboard on Friday. So that's my week in a nutshell. I think it's important to start here. We're just looking at maybe tackling these things so they're all included. Otherwise, we're just gonna kind of post some stuff and help you guys out. Any questions? And send them my way. I'll gladly do things that you want me to do, help you lead things that you want me to lead. All right, hang in.
Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. The people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go, go, go. Go Crickets! Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. Go Crickets, go Crickets, go. The people of Fall Creek are a true community, and we are all in this together as we work, learn, and succeed. Go Crickets, go